Hello and welcome back to the I'm Hungry podcast, but this is more of an I'm Hungry update, I guess. A little short one. I'm Foster,
I'm Daniel.
and we're back, I guess. But yeah, what's up? Sorry for the delays. I have been very busy. Daniel, have you been busy?
I have been busy, so it was on both our ends. So sorry, audience. We know you've been on the edge of your seats waiting.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic these past couple weeks for me. I would say. My schedule has been like super packed. I have been working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fridays I work 8 to 2. Saturdays, Sundays I've been working 9 to 5:30. Like 9
Hey,
a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
wow,
It's like a 9.5 hour shift.
it's a 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally a 9 to 5, but only on the weekends. But I get like
I mean,
20. I get like 20 hours in 3 days. It's pretty dope. But I can't
that's
do like
nice.
anything on the weekends.
Yeah,
Um, like I'm missing a
yeah.
party. I'm missing a party tomorrow that like my frat is doing because I have to work. But and this is like the third one that I've missed because I've had to work. And I'm so pissed because
Uh,
I want to party, but you know
you're making money though.
I am making money, so there's always gonna be more parties.
Yes,
There's always gonna be more money too. There's always gonna be
there's
more chances to make money, but
there's always more parties.
I'd rather keep a stable job than go
Yeah,
to a party right
that's
now at
it.
least.
I respect that choice.
Um, just got back
Speaking of
from what? Oh yeah, yeah.
speaking of making money, I finally have another 2T that I'm going to be working with.
Wow, moving
I
up, big tour,
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah.
What
It's
are
actually
you?
one of the students that I tutored in high school.
Really?
Yeah, she's like in, high school geometry. She was in middle school and doing like, just algebra, and now she's in like, honors geometry or whatever. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be tutoring her again on Zoom.
Geometry.
I've got a whole setup planned. I'm gonna have
Nice.
like the stuff that
Zoom
I
teacher Daniel.
yeah, Zoom professor.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
all the stuff that I use sometimes for the podcast, like my gooseneck clamp that holds the microphone to my desk and whatever. I have a clamp that holds my phone that can adapt to that, so I can basically just set up like Mr. Walls's, our math teacher's webcam, and just write on a piece of paper, just like just like
That's pretty
him.
cool.
Yeah. So I'll have two Zoom meetings going, and one of them is, the webcam or
One of them is gonna be your camera, and the other camera is gonna be on the work.
yeah, exactly.
That's good. That's a good setup. I think that's the
Yeah,
way to do it.
yeah, I think so. And I'm gonna try
Um,
and invest in a better webcam for
yeah.
my computer. That way, like both of the pictures are high quality.
You could start streaming, Daniel. You could
Yeah,
stream.
yeah. I've got pretty much everything I need.
We could stream our D&D sessions.
We could live stream, live stream D&D.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I just got back from a therapy
Oh
appointment.
yeah.
That I
How'd
saw a
that go?
new therapist. First
That's
appointment with him. I didn't really like my old therapist too much. I felt like whenever I talked to him, like I don't think he understood like what I was trying to say ever. Cause like I'd always like say one thing, like trying to put like the point in like one direction, and then he'll always be like, yeah, no, like this, and then I'm like, no, uh, not that. But this new guy, he's pretty cool. I think
Nice.
he's like an older guy. He's like a PhD or something, but he's cool.
Are all therapists not PhDs?
No,
Oh, interesting.
no, I don't know. The guy was cool. He said he wakes up at like 4:30 a.m. to work out, and like
Whoa.
yeah, he goes hard. He's like an old guy too. I don't know. He's
Wow,
cool.
that's
I
that's
don't
better.
know. But yeah, I liked him. Excuse me. I liked him. He was cool. He was chill. So
Sweet.
I got like weekly appointments with him now. But I mean, things are going pretty decent right now. Like things aren't best right now. They're definitely not the best they could be, but things are like starting to look up. I submitted a math test last night, or like a math quiz. It was like a take home quiz, and
Yeah.
I think I did pretty well. I don't know. I'll have to see until I get it back. But I'm finally like I'm finally starting to get back into it a little bit after
Yeah. Because you missed
after
a
like
bunch.
half the semester, dude.
Yeah, right.
I've been like floundering this entire time just trying to like figure out my schedule and shit, but
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
it's the best when you figure it out
I'm
and then you're like,
finally like
oh,
in a groove, yeah, and I
yeah,
finally feel
that's
like I can actually like function like normally now a little bit.
yeah, that's the yeah, I the worst part about the new any new school year is the beginning trying to figure out like we had an episode, it's called, what's the routine?
Yeah,
Like that is the most annoying thing about a new semester for
yeah.
me. Because
So
like in high school, it happens once at the
yeah, yeah,
beginning of
yeah.
the year, but you forget about it. But
Because
in
you're doing the
college,
same
because
thing
you're
every day, like
yeah, and you're doing it for both semesters. But
yeah,
yeah, so you really quickly get into it and you figure it out. But for college, it takes longer to figure out, and you have to do it more frequently because you have to do it twice as frequently because you have
change this semester schedule.
yeah, you have different classes. So yeah, it's frustrating. And like,
So yeah,
it can take a long time. Like especially like you had to, go to a wedding and that like set you back, right?
that's what messed everything up. Honestly, like,
Yeah.
no offense, mom. Like, congrats on getting married, but like, damn, really messed up my schedule. But yeah, that's kind of what sent it all out of whack, and that was like what, a month ago, and now I'm finally
Yeah.
like back into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah. So if we have any like new college students or almost new college students, when you get into it, don't feel bad if you're like jarred,
Yeah.
because I was jarred last year, and I'm even more jarred this year. So
It's yeah, yeah, it's rough. Jarred is a good
um,
way to put it.
yeah, fucking. My next semester schedule, I'm kind of nervous because I'm taking, right now at least, if nothing changes, I'd be taking 3 math classes next semester.
Whoa, why?
Because I might
Are you
fail Calc 3.
No.
I know. So I'll retake that next semester, and then and then I have 2 math classes like on my regular schedule next semester, which is kind of also insane, but
Why do you have two math classes on the regular schedule?
it's like linear algebra and then differential equations.
You have to do both of them at the same time?
Yeah,
Is that like typical?
apparently for my major, yeah.
That's so weird.
Dude, I'm so pissed that I didn't get credit for my math classes in high school
Well, yeah,
because
why did that happen again?
I got a 2 on the AP test.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm so pissed because it's like every math I've taken in college so far, I've taken in high school and
Yeah.
passed, and it's pissing me off.
Wait, did you do dual enrollment for any of the ones that weren't like for
I wasn't
whatever?
allowed because they only offered dual enrollment for the people that passed the AP test.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that was
I
a thing.
totally would have done it if I was able to.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That's so irritating.
I know.
Well,
Because it's like they're basically telling me like, because it's so like screwed up, right? Because it's like I'm in the advanced classes, I'm with all you guys, I take the AP test, I don't do as well, okay, right? But I still pass the class. I there's nowhere else for me to go but up. So I have to go up to Calc 3 anyways. But even though I'm taking that class and I passed the other class, they're not giving me dual enrollment credit because apparently I'm not ready, even though I passed the class. I don't know.
it's like their only metric, I guess, is for
AP.
college credit is the AP test.
And that's so dumb because it's like
Yeah.
I at least you at least could have get dual enrollment credit for the classes.
Yeah.
If I'm taking it, bro, like shit. But
That's annoying.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just be a math god by the time I'm out of college.
Yeah.
Dude, dead ass
Man.
on art. Like I noticed it the other day. I was talking to some of my other frat guys because they were like, "Dude, how do you take so much math? Like I don't get it." And I was talking to them. I'm like, after a while, you just sort of start like seeing the world in calculus. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you start seeing like the layers and the derivatives and the integrals to everything. You're like, this
Yeah.
was this, so what came before that, and then this was this, and then that was this, and I see calculus in everyday things, and it sucks. Especially with material science, because it's all like additive. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
It's because it's like, okay, you have this chemical and you add this chemical to it in order to like purify it.
Yeah.
Or it's like, because the way like purification works, basically just like a double replacement reaction or something like that.
Okay,
So it's sort of like I don't know, but then you need to like reverse it sometimes in order to get like a certain like purity level or a certain like unit structure. It's
that's cool.
applied, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, unit structures are what well, I mean, it's like part of what I'm doing for my research study. I have a copper unit cell and I'm simulating reactions of carbon monoxide all the way up to methanol
Oh, word.
um, within the supercomputer. So I have to like model those molecules as they would bond in all the positions they can bond on the copper surface
Yeah,
and then run them, and it minimizes the energy. And then that's what I'm looking for.
yeah.
So
That's like material science fully, dude. Like that's so material science.
that's interesting
Cause
because
like
it's also very much like, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what it is, I
no,
guess.
like that's like all we've been learning about is like like maybe not like specifically copper and like
Yeah.
and all that stuff, but like we've been learning about like crystal growths and stuff like that, and
Okay, yeah.
that is like 100% like growth direction and like uh consistency of like the crystal structure and like no
Yeah.
imperfections and like where like so it's like we have to be like very like precise in like how it's bonding and like where it's bonding and like what it's bonding with and
Yeah.
yeah, so like
Oh,
that's the
that's
kind of
cool.
stuff that like we do too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's neat.
do you like it?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's cool because it's like actual research that is important. Because
Yeah.
the issue, it's like it's the reason we're doing it is because it's taking carbon dioxide as the original reactant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's converting carbon dioxide into methanol, which can be used as
Like a
fuel
fuel.
and other, it's useful and it's expensive. You can sell it and make profit and at the same time reduce carbon dioxide. So it's like it's one step of the like my research professor was like explaining the whole process to me, like the problems with it, and like one of them is actually capturing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. That's tricky because it's
Yeah.
very low concentration. And then uh, the problem that we're solving is once you capture it, how can you cheaply and efficiently convert it? And people have modeled, oh, people know that you can do this on this surface and it'll work, but it can be expensive and people also don't know exactly why it works. So like what we're solving. And then, once you know why something works, you can simulate it you can replicate it on stuff that's less
Yeah.
expensive and more replicable.
Yeah. Dude, that's
You
so material science. That is 100% material science.
know?
Like dead ass. Like the part where you're like,
I mean, it's probably like it's a cross between like chemical engineering and material science for sure. Because
oh, okay, yeah.
it
You're
just
like,
depends on the direction you go
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. Where material science would focus more is like how like why like what you're saying is like they don't know why it works. Like that would
Yeah,
be where we come in. We'd be like, okay,
yeah,
what like why is this working? And you guys definitely too. Like, but you guys are focusing more on probably more like the like how you can do it. I'm guessing
yeah,
right rather
yeah,
than why you
yeah,
can do it.
yeah. You're material science or materials like science engineering?
See, it's a tricky question because it depends on where you're going. Uh,
Yeah.
a lot of places that have material science like as a study, like something you can major in, they'll have it split between materials science and materials engineering.
Okay.
But ASU just has material science engineering, so it's kind of
Oh, okay.
both
So
mixed
it
into
is.
one. Whereas
Yeah.
material science is more theory, I guess, and then
Yeah.
materials engineering is more like hands on. You're going into like you're doing like consulting and like
Yeah.
failure analysis stuff like that for companies. Whereas like
Huh.
science, you're going to be more in the lab doing
Yeah.
research and stuff.
Well, it's interesting. Like, I don't know. As an engineer, I want to do the research and then execute what I find. I don't want to just be the guy who goes and oversees the plant. That
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
like. But I don't. Yeah. So I'm definitely I'm when I'm a freaking chemical engineer and I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
Big time.
I am doing my own research. I'm having
Hey.
my own lab. I am going to save the world
Let's do it.
myself.
Let's do it. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I definitely want to go. I want to do research too. That's the thing that I hate about like where I'm at in school right now, because I actually really like material science, but I don't want to do more school. But to do the things that I think would be cool to do with material science, I need to be basically like a PhD like candidate.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to be a PhD. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
That would all. Wait, what?
I guess I'll have to be a PhD.
Dude, but like I also want to be a PhD because like that's such a like I was talking about this with my friends, like it's like intrinsic. It's like an intrinsic flex. Like you cannot take the doctor title away from someone, and it has such presence. Like I feel like no matter what you are, like maybe if you're like a doctor of like, I don't know, philosophy, like that's impressive. But not in the same way, but it's definitely still impressive. You know what I mean?
All doctors of philosophy out there.
Well, I mean, it's like
Or
your
wait,
whole job is thinking, bro. Like you literally just think.
Yeah, I mean, wait. So hold on, doesn't PhD mean like doctor of philosophy or philosophy, doctor of that or whatever? I think that's what it stands for,
Yeah.
right? So you meant literal like people who have PhDs in philosophy.
Okay. Yeah. That was not. Yeah. No, I retract that statement. That's actually still very impressive.
Wait. Which one? The having PhD in
Just
general?
like
Or...
a PhD in general. I think if you have a PhD,
Okay, yeah.
no one can talk shit to you on like on that level. You know what I mean?
Except other PhDs. I mean, you have there is
like
a field where
people can talk shit to you, but no one will ever be able to say like, oh, like, wow, this guy's so dumb, or like this guy's like this guy like he's nothing going, or like why didn't he, or like I don't know. I'm floundering here. Help me.
No,
out.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, but it is interesting though, because like there are definitely bad, medical doctors, right? Or not bad, but like less good. So it's possible to be super well educated, but just not have. You don't got it.
Yeah, you're not that guy.
Right. No, I've got it.
Yeah, we've got it. Damn,
We've got it. We've got it.
Fucking, but yeah, like if I like imagine like Foster Sluga, Doctor of Material Science Engineering.
That'd be at the end of your emails.
Yeah, like Foster Sluga PhD. That's so dope. That's so sick. That would be so raw to put like on all my shit.
Yeah.
Because like you see that and you're like, this guy's legit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because I mean, it's a message that you've dedicated like a non-insignificant portion of your life to that field.
Yeah, and that's just with you forever at that point. That's just with you forever.
Like, right. It's like you haven't just gone through school and like focused on that. You've like literally that was what you did.
Yeah.
Or
it's like a permanent buff, dude.
Yeah.
It's like charisma plus 5.
Yeah, exactly. So would you be the kind of PhD who like makes everyone call them Dr. Sluga or whatever, or would you be like the one like, oh, just call me Foster?
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. That's what I would do, because I would always make sure everybody knows I have a PhD. But like I'll be like, oh, you can just call me Foster though.
Yeah. Like on your emails, you'd sign them. You'd be like, best Foster or whatever. But then underneath that,
it'd be like the official like ASU PhD. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. 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 I think that's the exact way to do it.
Dude, let's get PhDs.
All right, let's do it.
I'm down.
Let's go.
I might live with Will next year.
Will Knoll?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I still want to live with him. That motherfucker.
What?
Dude, he moved out of our fucking dorm. Like first month freshman year, and hasn't been like he doesn't live on campus still. Like he still lives at home, and he comes to campus every day, and he just stays in the library. But you know what? I love that guy, so I still want to room with him.
Are you gonna room in a dorm?
No, I was thinking about getting an apartment.
Okay, nice.
I was looking at this one place near campus. It's pretty nice. It just like it was it opened like last year, I think. But pool, it's got like a rooftop pool and like the view.
Okay, every single place has a rooftop pool. Every new apartment building for college students.
You have to. It's like a necessity, dude.
I mean, no, it is. It's like literally, if you don't have it, you're not getting fired. No,
students are not gonna go to your place if you don't have a rooftop pool.
Don't have a rooftop pool.
If you are building an apartment complex and you are listening to the I'm Hungry podcast, put a rooftop pool in there.
You need the rooftop pool.
You need a rooftop pool, or else people are not gonna fuck with you. But yeah, it's got a rooftop pool. I was looking at like the tours with my friends online, and the view from like some of the rooms is insane. You get like all of A Mountain and like Mill. It's so dope. I totally want to live there. It's called Olive.
Wait, we have an Olive.
Okay, you have an Olive in Tucson? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yeah. Olive is dope. So I want to live in Olive Tempe though, not Olive Tucson.
Nice.
Tucson's gross.
Not Olive Dirty Tea.
Not Olive Dirty Tea. That's hilarious. Dude.
Nice.
But yeah, so I texted him. I was like, "Yeah, you trying to live?" And he was like, "Maybe."
Sweet. Well, I hope you guys make something work. That'd be cool.
What are you doing for next year, Daniel? Are you still living in like student housing? Yeah.
Yeah, this year. But for next year, I put down the like little deposit on a room here, but because they make you decide so early. At least I don't know, but I don't like that. Like I don't even remember doing this early.
It's like,
yes, we did.
Yeah, it's like you sign up for your classes like so early. You can sign up for everything so early, and you're like, by the time you're there, you're like, I don't even remember this.
Yeah, well, but the classes, you know, we just signed up, or we're getting ready to like officially.
That's just like an example, like another example of what you're talking about, I guess.
No, yeah, right, but I mean that's next semester, which is it's understandable. It's like still a long way off. Yeah, this is like basically this time. I'm signing up for basically this time next year.
Yeah, like
is
August
what I'm thinking. And it's crazy that they make you do it that early. So,
yeah.
I have like I'm not committing. I mean, I've committed basically as much as I have to in order to have it just in case. But if some of my friends want to get an apartment or something, like I don't want to miss any cool opportunities that come up, basically.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. But yeah.
But yeah, fucking. Other than that, what else has been going on? Oh yeah, I dropped my fashion class. I don't think I'm gonna be a fashion minor anymore.
Oh no! Why?
I love fashion. I love fashion. I think fashion's super cool. I think it's super interesting. I would still love to, like, do something with material science and fashion, but
yeah,
I don't think that fashion particularly is like the right sort of study area for me. I'm much more interested in like the stories of fashion, if that makes sense. Like, I'm much more interested in like the message you're trying to tell with your piece, or the sort of like look that you're trying to go for, or like you kind of get what I'm saying. Like I'm much more interested in the aesthetics, rather like aesthetics and like story versus like construction and quality, I guess.
You could be like a fashion, like a critic, or maybe not a critic, but like a connoisseur.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know, something like that.
Like a reviewer and less
if I were to do fashion, but I kind of like took a step back and like looked at like what I was doing, and I was like, damn, like so basically I'm working like 2 jobs right now because I have the modeling job and I have my city job.
Right.
Like I'm working, like I'm going to school full time. Like I'm an engineering major, so that's pretty like high workload.
Right.
I was just like, I don't think I need to stretch myself this thin. Like I don't think I need a fashion minor. I think I might do. I still want a minor, and I want it to be a creative minor. And I started my modeling job this week actually, and I'm thinking about doing an art minor.
Oh really?
Because like Oh, the just to touch on the modeling job real quick.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I don't know. Like, I like. I mean, I've never done nude modeling before, right? So
Right.
it was the first time for me, and I walked in, and I was like, "Hey," like I asked the teacher, I was like, "This is my first time, so can you like walk me through it a little bit?" And she was super nice, and she helped me out, like told me everything I needed to do, and like how like where I needed to go, and I walked up to the stage, and I was just like, all right, did I just like go for it? And they were like, yeah, I mean, like it's very professional, like don't worry about it. And I just like dropped my robe, and they were like, she was like, the teacher was trying to like arrange me, like position me on the table. She was like, put your leg here, put your leg there. I was like, oh. They put me in like this
Nice.
one position where I was like laying on my stomach, so my whole junk wasn't showing. Yeah.
Wait, so is this like was is this what is the class? Because
It's
it's
like
a
it's like a art class. It's like art
right.
like 420 or something. Not 420,
It's like
but
a recurring. It's a job, right? So it's
yeah.
not just like a one-time project. It's like is that like the class is
Yeah,
like
it's like a
drawing people?
5 day class, or not a 5 day class, but
Oh,
basically like I'm the model for this like project, and it's like a
okay.
5 day project, and yeah, they're paying.
So
So
it is.
they're
It's like a limited. It's like a limited edition, like project.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this is the
Okay.
Foster Sluga edition
Wait,
of
so it's just
painting.
gonna be a bunch of projects
Yeah,
of
no,
Foster Sluga?
it's just a ton of paintings of me naked lying on a bed.
Nice.
They're really good,
Are they,
actually. A lot of them are really good. I'm like kind
well,
of
I mean, if the 420 class, I imagine it's or
yeah, it's
400
like yeah,
class.
it's a higher level class, so a lot of them are pretty
Wait,
good.
so is are they literally like just painting you, or is it
Yep.
like they're taking? Okay, they're not doing anything like so all the paintings basically look the same, or
Well,
are
no,
they
because
like
they do
doing
their
different
own
styles and
style, like they do their own
okay,
twist. So like one girl is doing like I looked at her painting. One girl's doing like more of a realistic, like she's going for more of like a photorealism type of vibe, and then
okay,
there's another girl that's doing like a really sort of like trippy, like kind of like wireframe style painting of like my
okay.
body with like a
So
blue
they're
background, has like a graffiti vibe to it. It looks really
okay,
cool.
okay. That's what I was wondering. Like they're doing cool creative stuff with it. It's not just or I mean like not that the other one isn't creative, but like
No, it's not
they're
just
all free to
boring
do
like
whatever they
draw
want.
exactly how you see. Like it's
Yeah,
not like
they're just
no.
it's like an open project.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It's cool.
That's
I want to ask them. I want to be like, "Can I like buy one of these off you like at the end?" Cuz like there's a couple of them that I'm like, "These are really good." Like I would not mind having like this. Like I know it's
in
like a
like
little vain, but like it just
in like 20 years you're gonna people like walk into your office, you're like Dr. Sluga, you've got this like this art
yeah.
collection of yourself nude on the wall behind
I
you.
only
This
want one. I
giant
don't want to buy
mahogany
all of
desk.
them. That would be way too vain if I bought all of them. No. I just want one, because
It's like
then people can be like,
600
"Oh,
feet.
what's this painting?" I can be like, "That's actually me." Like that.
That is yours truly.
Yeah. That'd be so dope. No, I feel like
I mean,
that'd be sick.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, like that's just going along with the like power play of just being a PhD and just having like a painting of yourself.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh yeah, I'm a PhD in material science engineering, but my office is actually filled with paintings of me from when I was a nude model. So I can make it a thing. I could like buy a piece of art off of like one of the students for every like class I do.
I mean, you could, yeah, like yeah. That's like wait. So is your
I'm
job?
supporting local artists, dude. I'm supporting local
You
artists.
are, you are. Wait, is the job is your job like you're done after 5 days, or you're done with this class
I'm
after
done with
5 days?
this class after 5 days.
Okay. So it is like a long term, or it is like a.
Yeah, I get like put into classes where my schedule fits,
Oh, that's cool.
and yeah,
Nice.
I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do the job. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it next semester or not. I might do it next semester if I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still kind of like rocky about it because I've only done 2 classes, and like you're holding a position for like 25 minutes at a time, so my body can
Oh
get
yeah.
kind of sore. But I don't know. I'm getting more comfortable with me being like naked, I guess. So that's not like
Right.
as weird.
Yeah.
um,
Well, that's cool. I mean, yeah.
yeah. It's
So
funny because I'm like the only male model. So when I walked in, that like everybody was like, "Oh my god, like we could draw muscles. Like we can paint muscles now. Like we don't have to just draw like slender women.
Wow. Running shade on
They're
all the models.
Yeah, they were all so jazzed. Like, the teacher was like, "Oh yes, we have a guy. Like we're gonna have muscles now." And I'm like, yeah, I guess so." And dude, but they actually like, I don't know if they're exaggerating my muscles or I'm actually jacked or what. But some of these paintings that these like students are painting of me, I look jacked, dude. Like my back, it's like rippling.
Greek god.
Yeah, or like my arm was like, and I'm like, whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another reason why I want to hang it up.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, that's just me.
In all actuality, though, like genuinely, that's kind of why I did it in the first place. Is like because I don't know. I kind of want, like, I wasn't sure, like, I've never felt uncomfortable with my body, right? But I've never really, like, looked at myself, like, fully naked or, like, really just thought about, like, like, my own skin, you know what I mean, I guess?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, it's like confidence building.
Thinking about it, I was like, when I signed up for this, I was like, in my head, I was like, it'll be a fun, at least, story, at least.
Right.
An interesting experience. And then B, maybe I can come to terms with any like underlying insecurities that I have about myself.
Yeah.
Or like or maybe it'll just be like an opportunity to like have myself be more comfortable with myself or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's,
and I think it is. I've been feeling more comfortable, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Nice. I feel like it's got to have some like confidence building aspects to it for sure.
Yeah.
It's like just like positive mentality.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
But yeah, I think that's about pretty much all that's been going on with me lately.
Yeah. I mean, I have a hard time thinking of, I mean, I'm just doing same stuff, just got a busy schedule with internship or research study, whatever, and music. Got a recital on Monday.
Word. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, just stuff in the groove, kind of.
Nice.
Yeah.
I work tomorrow morning.
Have fun.
I hope that the party's still going on when I get off.
Oh yeah. Well, we should end now. I feel like we've reached a natural stopping point.
Yeah. I was gonna say we're at like 32 right now, so.
Oh sweet. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. What are we naming this one?
I don't know. We talked about a lot of things.
We did.
We're gonna be doctors.
I'm hung. So are we making this an episode or just an update?
I feel like
it could be an episode. Yeah. So
yeah.
So I'm hungry, or like we could say like the title could be like what we've been eating, because like we're hungry. So like what we've been eating is what we've been doing. I don't. No. That's bad.
No, I mean we haven't done that yet. I feel like. Well, that is kind of a strange title, though.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. Well, we talked about some actual advice for incoming students, right? We talked about like finding routine again.
We could call it like finally learning.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Sure. That works for me.
Cool. All right. Goodbye. I'm Hungry Nation.
Yeah.